All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robin Wansley, and I will be chairing the Policy and Government Oversight Committee today. Our normal chair, Councilmember Jeremiah Ellison, had to attend a funeral of a community leader by the name of Brittany Delaney, and we send our condolences to her and her family, and also Councilmember Ellison as they mourn this tremendous loss for our community. With that, I am going to call to order our regular meeting for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Clerk, can I have the roll be called?
Councilmember Vita,
Present.
Chavez,
Present.
Koski,
Present.
Johnson,
Present.
Chair Wansley.
Present.
We have 5 present.
Thank you. Let the record reflect that we do have a quorum. We have 21 items on the consent agenda, which I will now read for the record. The first is setting a public hearing for October 16th, 2023 for the boards and commission ordinance. Item number 2 is a gift acceptance from the National Board of Public Health Examiners of Travel Expenses. 3 is a gift acceptance from the Midwest Climate Resilience Conference of Travel Expenses. Number 4 is a gift acceptance from the Lincoln Institute of Land Policy of Travel Expenses. Number 5 is accepting a bid for hauling and disposal of waste materials. Item number 6 is accepting a bid for Fridley Softening Plant Rail Area Structure Rehabilitation. Number 7 is accepting a bid for hazardous tree removal. 8 is authorizing a master contract with Good Works Consultant, LLC for belonging, equity, inclusivity, and anti-racism learning and organizational development services. Number 9 is authorizing a master contract with various vendors for workplace investigation services. Number 10 is a contract with Horseman Inc. for horse boarding services. And just for the record, staff has reached out requesting that this item be postponed. So I'll be moving to do so to the next POGO meeting on October 16th. Number 11 is authorizing a contract amendment with Tyler Technologies, Inc. to provide a computer-assisted mass appraisal system. 12 is authorizing a contract amendment with ICS for project representative services for the City Hall office space renovation project. 13 is approving a legal settlement for Joe Crasper and Demia Crasper versus the City of Minneapolis and Alan Cobb. And item 14 through 21 are all legal settlements related to workers' compensation. With that said, is there any discussion on the consent agenda? I see Councilmember Johnson.
Madam Chair, I just asked for a separate vote on item number 19.
Okay. Thank you, Councilmember Johnson. And that is taking a separate vote on the legal settlement workers' compensation claim of Andrew Battelle. I will also, as I noted for the record, item number 10, the contract with Horseman Inc., that's going to be postponed, so we won't be taking that up today. I would also like to take a vote on items 14, 15, 17 through 21, which includes pulling the item that Councilmember Johnson just did for a separate vote. So with that, I will ask the clerk or for us to do a roll call on all the items. 17 through 20, I'm going to correct that. For all the items that I mentioned, number 14, 15, 17 through 20, let's take a vote on all the consent items that exempt those.
I'm confused.
Okay.
Sorry.
I see Councilmember Vita. So we will be taking votes on the consent agenda items with the exception of item 10, because that's been postponed, item 14, 15, and 17 through 20.
14, 15, 17.
Through 20.
Okay.
So, Madam Chair, just to confirm, we are doing the consent agenda, that is 1 through 13 and 16.
Yes, that is correct.
Roll call?
Oh, and 21,
And 21.
yes.
Roll call or voice vote?
Let's do a roll call.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
Aye.
Kowski,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
and Chair Wansley.
Aye.
We have 5 ayes.
With that, all those items from the consent agenda are approved and move forward to full council. Next, we will take a vote on item number 14, which is another legal settlement claim for Anthony Caspers. Let's do a roll call vote.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Kowski,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
With that, that item also is approved. Next, we will take a vote on item number 15.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Kowski,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
That we have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
With that, we have that item also approved. And next, we will do 17.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Kowski,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
With that, that motion or that item also carries. Let's do a vote on number 18.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Kowski, Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
With that, that item also carries. Now, let's take a vote on item number 19. Sorry. I see Clerk Carl. Yeah. No?
Councilmember Vita on
Oh,
item.
sorry. All right. Councilmember Vital, you had a question?
No. Oh, I'm
I was going to start the roll call there.
Oh, but then Councilmember Kosky has a question, no?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Madam Chair, my apologies. I thought that Councilmember Johnson pulled this for discussion, but perhaps I misunderstood. No,
No.
just a separate vote.
For a separate vote.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
So start the roll call.
Okay. Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Kowski,
Nay.
Johnson,
Nay.
and Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 1 aye and 4 nays.
Item 19 does not carry. With that, I would make a motion to refer back to staff. Do I need a second for that?
Second.
All right. With that, I would like to take a roll call on that.
Councilmember Vita.
Actually,
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I see before we do a vote, Councilmember Johnson.
thank you, Madam Chair. I'm just curious if there is more detail from either you or our city attorney around next steps that staff would do if this is referred back to staff.
Sure. As of now, from my understanding, City Attorney's Office brought that item forward. We have City Attorney Nielsen who can share details on that.
Yep. Thank you, Chair Wansley, Councilmember Johnson. I wanted to reiterate before the vote, and it's something that you're all aware of, we've repeated it many times, but workers' compensation is a no-fault system. So fault for work-related injuries is not a factor in determining whether an employee is entitled to benefits. And in addition, prior misconduct is also largely not relevant to whether an employer is obligated to pay benefits. With that said, for the record, the effect of the vote would be to return it to legal staff. We do have workers' compensation is largely handled through the city's risk management department, and we do have outside legal counsel who handles these cases with us, and so we will discuss next steps with the appropriate parties.
Councilmember Johnson, you have any follow-up questions on that? Anyone else? With that, if we could proceed with the motion to refer back to staff.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
Aye.
Kosky,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Aye.
We have 5 ayes.
And that motion carries and will be returned back to staff. With that, we'll take our last vote on item number 20.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Councilmember Chavez,
No.
Kosky,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
Right, that item also carries. So with no further discussion, those items have
Madam
been,
Chair,
Ooh,
we have item
21.
21 as well.
Sorry. Awesome. Let's take up a vote on item 21.
Councilmember Vita,
Aye.
Chavez,
Aye.
Kosky,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
and Chair Wansley.
Aye.
We have 5 ayes.
And that motion carries. With that, we've taken up all the items on the consent agenda. We do have one item number 22 as a discussion item. This is carried over from the last POGO cycle. It's pertaining to a contract with Zen Cities Technologies US Inc. for community perception surveying. Last POGO cycle, we had the vendor, Zen City, come and do a presentation. I now see staff, specifically Chief O'Hara, and other MPD staff who it seems is here to speak to this item. Feel free to come forward and proceed with your presentation.
All right. Good afternoon. Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to come and introduce before I pass it over to Maurice to give some more information about this. The thinking behind, building the RFP for this process is to have something similar to what other cities that are under consent decrees in the United States have, as well as other cities in general. So at least 5 police departments that I'm aware of that are under consent decree have something like this already: Albuquerque, Oakland, Louisville, Seattle, and Chicago. And the purpose is to get information as best we can tactically, not over a long-term time, studying what our residents are experiencing. We know that, obviously, we know about the level of murders that happen and very, very serious crime, but not all crime is actually reported to police, and persons' perceptions of safety in communities obviously vary across the city, and that's not necessarily connected to what we have that happens in, police crime data, official data that we have. And this is intended to add an extra layer to the information that we have, that are official statistics, that's official data, that we know where our police cars are over time. We know where our officers are spending time. We know where the 911 calls are coming in. We know where reported crime is happening. But this is to add something that could also be public-facing to directly survey not just our residents, but people who are on the streets in our neighborhoods, and see what their perceptions are, and identify problems that way. And also, in general, to try and measure things over time, to see how well we're doing, both in terms of how do people feel, how do our residents feel in terms of safety, but also, how do our residents feel in terms of trust and their perceptions of our police officers. And that's something, obviously, that will vary over time and will vary by neighborhoods. And I think, something that may be a part of a consent decree going forward, that certainly is with the federal consent decrees around the country, is a requirement to have, long-term, very robust surveying of residents around these issues. But the issue with that is that obviously takes time, and that takes, there's all sorts of academic planning that needs to go into these things, and then reports get published, several months, if not years, after the actual studying. This is something, using technology that we would be able to monitor kind of in real time and see our progress. It's not as robust as, a research-based approach to surveying, but it's something that's intended to be more operational. And it's something that's intended to inform our decision-making and to try and identify problems that we may be having in communities around the city that are otherwise not visible to us. And so that is, in general, the intent of what we have, and be able to have something that would be public-facing so that our residents can see where we're at. So with that, I'll pass it over to Maurice from the company and offer a presentation.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you again, Council, for allowing me to speak before you. What I've handed out to each of you, and I think will be available on the screen, is a brief presentation. Don't want to, obviously want to open it up to questions and answers, because I know we presented previously, but just to give a little bit more background, I think last time we were here, there was a lot of focus on the survey itself and the actual questions would be asked and then how it would be delivered, but less so on what I think is the critical second component, which the Chief just talked about, which is the delivery of how the survey then is built into a dashboard. And as you'll see in the document that I just presented, over 300 local governments now work with us across the globe, about 27 to 30 police departments, but other departments as well, building dashboards to help them build better understanding of their residents' sentiment, trust, and satisfaction of their services. When we look at the police department, thank you, what we really focus on is a real-time sense of what's actually going on the ground. As the chief in Redondo Beach mentioned, they indicate they don't go out blindly anymore. They're able to allocate resources based on information that residents have provided them. And that's really the approach. I think Councilmember Wanza, you'd mentioned at the last meeting that the third precinct survey that wasn't ever used, and how was it actually taken all that information and built into operations. That's critically what our company's trying to change, just to take that survey data and actually deliver it into dashboards that then police and the council can actually use. We talked a little bit about how the surveys are delivered. It's digitally formatted. It's sent to where people's digital tools live, whether they're computers, their phones, wherever they're on the internet. But also we supplement with panels as well as phone calls to make sure that we cross the digital divide. We know that 93% of people have access to digital tools, but we're important. We want to make sure that we address the cross of equity and address those issues. Additionally, we build our dashboards so that they actually address on census level demography for race, gender, and age, so that we build up an accurate picture of the city as a whole. And what we deliver is what I think critical in this next slide, the actual dashboard itself. Councilmember Johnson, you'd asked for sort of some screenshots of what it actually looks like. And you can see on the screen in the upper left the sense of sort of graphs of overall satisfaction, safety, and trust, maps that you can actually dig into. So if you're a commander or you're a commissioner, you can or a council member, you can actually link to it and say, what's going on within my particular ward? And then on the far right, what I think is probably most critical, a real-time delivery feed, which actually says what's going on at that exact moment from various residents. I added a couple slides at the very end that actually will show you in London what we're seeing every moment. We're seeing multiple a day of interesting comments that people have about whether it's traffic, violence, burglaries, or a sense overall of what's going on in safety, their feedback, which can be delivered specifically to the people on the ground making decisions. And then ultimately, you can take that data and make it actionable. You can build missions, you can have responses, you can have community meetings based on that data. We then encourage our cities that we partner with to then go public with that dashboard, as the chief just mentioned. These are just examples of how San Diego, Seattle, and Chicago have all taken their data and placed it online so that residents can have that transparent action, which allows them to build trust. And then just wanted to share just for briefly some of the headlines that the way in which communities and media have been covering this nationally when we've rolled this out. It's always been in a context of better understanding community concerns, a tool to measure public trust in real time. So the idea here is to really understand what's going on the ground, deliver that directly to those that are service providers, and use that flywheel to build trust. So with that, I'll just show you the number of departments that are actually working with us across the country, inclusive of the list of 5 that the chief mentioned that are currently under consent decree. And I'll turn it over to the council for any questions.
Thank you so much for being willing to come back and travel to give this presentation.
It's sunny
once
today.
again.
It's sunny. I came for the weather.
You're racking up miles for sure. With that, I see Councilmember Johnson has a question or a comment.
Oh, yeah, it's just a comment. Thank you. And thank you, Madam Chair. And I appreciate getting this additional detail and seeing the screenshots and being able to take some time to review this as well. And I think it's great that, Chief, thank you for being here and explaining the goal around this. And I know that, you know, the contract that we have in front of us is $500,000, but it really is for a 3-year term. So we're talking less than $200,000 a year. And it is my understanding, Chief, that this is something that if MPD is not finding immense value out of, that this is something we would be able to say, okay, we're going to press pause on and not continue to pay as a city for, we're not committed to 3 years essentially. Is that correct? Yes, I'm hearing yes.
Absolutely, for the company too.
For the record,
Yeah,
and from the company too. So, no, I really appreciate that and all this extra time on this item for us. So, with that, Madam Chair, I'll move approval of this item.
That, and I don't see any additional questions. We can take a roll call vote on item 22 then.
Councilmember Vital,
Aye.
Chavez,
No.
Koski,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Chair Wansley.
Nay.
We have 3 ayes and 2 nays.
With that, that item carries. And before I adjourn the meeting, I do want to just correct for the public record. Councilmember Ellison is actually out of state for a conference. While last week he did attend the community member's funeral, we mixed up events as to why he was missing today, but just wanted to make sure I state that for the record as he's out at a conference doing city business right now. But with that, I will adjourn the meeting and see you all next week.